Let's go with the aftermath. Greetings everybody to Battle of Deeeree Ages. Alright. Well, you might see the end result right here, but you might be asking, how the hell did these guys get the points? Well, it's pretty simple, dear Watson. I'm gonna explain it right now. Starting it with the last place, Josh. So, the blue player, because everyone finished it, there was no extra points for unfinished players, and the maze was finished quite fast. It was under, well, almost above 50 seconds, so I'm just gonna mute whoever is giving the extra noise. Alright, so because it was done under a minute, it was only 5 minutes for each 10 seconds, so that's a total of 5 points so far. Then he participated in so many games, like there was multiple places, like 3 games where he gained +1 point. He had a first, a second and a third as well, which ended up him having 16 points, although it would have been 17, but I had to interfere with his challenge in order to be completed, so that's a -1 point penalty. And because it wasn't the best, and it's a maze as build wise, it was only +1 point for that, so that's a total of 17 points. Alright, second place is Bronco. Bronco had all the players finishing, so there's no extra points there. The first player who reached the end was around 1 minute 15 seconds, so that's 11 points, because 10 seconds gives 1 point, so that's 11 so far. He was able to finish 3 games, although no extra placing, so that's just +3 points, so which ends up being with 14 points. And I gave a valid effort for his building a 5 freaking points out of the 13. That was the maximum point I was able to give, so that's a total of 19 points. Now the 6th place is Green Hydro. 1 minute was what it took for people to, you know, do it, so that was like 10 points. Then he had 4 games where he able to finish but no placements, and there was a second place for him, so that ended up having him 17 points, plus getting 6 points was 23. 5th place is Remote.
Me. Yeah.
Yeah, because only 4 players were able to finish. That's still 3 points from the losers, and because they were able to finish it in 1 minute 40 seconds, well, the first player to start placing down the cactuses, that's where the actual finish was. That's 14 points, so that's 17 in total. So there was a 3rd place, actually 4 games where you finished 3rd place, and there was a 2nd place and you finished the game without placement, so that ended up being with 29 points. Also, you were the 2nd most voted game, which is extra 6 points, and you get 5 points from me for the valid effort, which is, as you can see above, 40 points. Next one is good.
Hi, Remote!
Well, only 2 players were able to finish, and although the Dark took 1 minute 20 seconds to do, because only 2 players were able to finish, that's 5 points. So because 1 minute 20 seconds, that's 12 points, so that's 17 points. 17 points. Then a shitload of points from games, 2 second places, 2 first places, and 3 participation points as finishing the game. Ended up being with 4 points and 7 points for the valid effort of building a great challenge, which ended up being 4th place with 41 points. What else? 3rd place, we have Purple, aka Zombie. Well, everyone finished the game there, so no points from there, but took 2 minutes to the first person to finish it, which is 20 points in total. Got 4 participation points where you were able to finish the game, and the 2nd place ended up with 27 points, but you were the most famous with the votes, so you got 10 points from that and 9 points for the nice challenge that it looked really great. Ended up with 46 points. 2nd place, Dark. 4 players were able to finish in total. The first player took 3 minutes to finish it, so that's 30 points, 33 in total so far. You got 2 participation points, 2 first places, 1 second place, 2 third place, and because you asked for 2 vote edits, it actually took down 2 times 2 points, so you ended up with 45. You got 6 points for the nice build and ended up with 51. And now for unique impact. Now, 6 players were able to finish because Bronco didn't get any diamonds. So that's 1 point. Because there was no actual finishing state, the full amount of points came from here, 45 points, because you cannot get 50 from this one, only 45. As in 4 minutes 50. Alright. Then you got 3 first places, 1 second place, 1 third place, which ended up being with 59 points. And for the really good looking challenge, even though it took you quite a while and it wasn't entirely done, but still looked complete in a sense, you ended up with that plus 9 points, so that's 68 points in total. Now, I forgot to mention the minus 3 points because of the vote edit, but I already calculated in that, and I removed it from the previous scores, so still it's 68. It would have been 71. Alrighty then, before you ask, or if you would question it, why, how does 50 seconds give only 5 points and 1 full minute give 10 points? Well, it's very simple. It's a special kind of way of giving an extra bonus for each minute, but that's in it already. And it was equal for everyone. The chance was there, but you guys used what you did. Based off of that, any opinions?
So basically the main reason I won is because I built a game no one could win until the very last second.
Basically.
Wait, didn't I also
Right.
technically do that kind of?
Your was
By the-
kinda the first one placing down the cactus.
But then wouldn't his be first one to get a diamond?
Actually, it was a continuous thing. At your challenge, it was just doing it, finishing it. It didn't have a continuous cycle for it.
Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, I get it now. Okay. It was pretty fun.
Okay.
I was
Other
shocked
than
at
that, like,
first.
oh my god, who would have guessed that the person who makes maps and stuff would win a game show where you have to make a map?
Oh yeah, I wonder.
That is true.
The one that's got skills and can make maps. I wonder who would win that show.
Lol.
Yeah.
I'm actually happy with my score though, because I did beat one person who makes a show and then another person who builds a show for a well-known person. So I'm like, okay, I'm fine with this.
Wait, who makes a show for a well-known person?
It's an interesting idea.
Josh.
Got it.
Well,
yeah.
glad you enjoyed it. When you guys first heard and read the rules, what did you guys think?
I was not expecting that.
I was kind of. I thought maybe I could win from an original concept, and like but I didn't.
It's really just not letting players win until the end that gives you the big points.
Exactly.
Yeah, I must admit, I think that's where I owe it too.
I actually mentioned this at the very beginning. I don't know if you guys noticed, but at the start, I was saying like, hold on, can you just make a challenge that no one can win until the end? Like,
Yeah.
if the players have to do it laps, and then whoever does the most laps wins.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. I
feel
that.
like I feel like for the future that should be limited just a bit.
Of course. Next time around, if it's gonna be without no end challenge, then it's gonna be getting an average score. So basically cut in half.
Okay.
I feel like you should have an alternative scoring method for games where the winner is decided at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like how
much they beat them
won
by.
Like,
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, I'm still open for ideas. The next recording session is not set in stone at all because I still have a project to do in real life. But just had to take a break and I wanted to do something with you guys. So basically, that was this show. It was really easy to make.
This is a really clever way of making a show, but you don't have to do much to build.
Yeah.
It still turns out pretty good.
Mez, did you build in 30 minutes?
Actually, I did take my sweet time with it, and it was.
Wow! That's not the purpose of the show, man. It's 30 minutes and less than survival.
Yeah. Then again, there's columns in the spawn room. Oh, they look quite difficult.
Yeah.
But Ness, I'm quite happy you did this concept first.
I think the columns in the spawn room should have won Mesomed the game.
Retweet.
Yeah, Mez wins. Guys,
That
can you,
was
just all
a lot
agree, like,
better.
can you just give your win to Mez?
Regardless
Yeah, just
of
give
the
it to
amount
me.
of
Yeah, I feel
gold
like
edit I
you
used,
forfeit
right?
the I do have to forfeit the win to Mez.
Although I have to say thank you for Leonardo once again because he just made a small smidgen of details to it for this show. You will see the difference between the previous and this recording session, but
I just thought of something.
But I would say thank you everyone for joining this game show concept and everything, and hope, well, if you guys liked it, make sure to give a response about it on your opinion, and give your opinion as well on how did you like it, and maybe like it, I don't know.
Also be one of those YouTubers and leave a like on that button and make sure you turn on notifications and shit.
Make sure to smash that like button.
Yes.
Smash it into a pulp and murder its
Smash it into Mez's face.
Yes.
He would really enjoy it.
Guys, if I would say it, then I would say make sure to press the like button.
For the Battle of the Ages.
You'll be going to Toulouse.
Alright, thank you very much once again, and we'll see you
Also,
guys
subscribe to the channel.
somewhere in the near future. Till then, toodaloo.
Channel number 1.
Alright, go up to, oh my god.